Saying when I am now recording. What's up?
Hey,
Welcome, Michael Modeste. Welcome you back from NAMM. So
thank you,
tell us,
thank you.
how was the experience?
Whew. It was, I don't want to use the word overwhelming because I feel that has a negative connotation, but it was a lot. It was exciting. It was like being in Disney World or Disneyland. It
Okay.
was just amazing. Um, but it was a great experience. I'm glad I went. Uh, Glad, I don't know, if I had gone earlier in life, I don't know if I would have appreciated it like I did this trip, but it
Okay.
was great.
Do you think it's because when you say not going earlier in life, do you think it's because you're now mature and you're in a band and you've done a few things where you traveled and you bought a bunch of different instruments and you probably wouldn't appreciate it if you were much younger?
I think that yes, but um, you know, when you're younger and you're thrown into that situation, like I've been around the block, so if I'm not gonna get starstruck if I meet someone, but when you're younger, I could speak for myself. I wouldn't appreciate it. I just would have been like all over the place. But now I just was there to work, network, take everything in, and enjoy it. So
Good for you.
there was a more
Awesome,
of
man.
a professional aspect going there at now than if I had went when I was younger. I don't think I really would have appreciated the networking aspect. And it's
Okay.
literally like you turn around and here's this product manager or this president or this guitar player or this drummer or someone that have you own four of their albums and they're standing right next to you. Hey,
Mm,
so there's a
nice,
lot
nice.
of that, and you have to be even keeled because everyone else there is even keeled. No one there is going like ooh ah. And in fact, there were
Mm,
probably people there that were also at the Grammys, a couple days
sure,
ago.
sure. A
So
couple days ago,
it's that
absolutely.
type. Yeah, yeah. It's extremely professional, but lots of fun, lots of fun, lots of cool exotic instruments.
Okay,
Um, just so much to see, so much to take in. It was great.
awesome. So, what was your takeaway behind going to the NAMM convention? Well, let me first of all let's see this. Let's congratulate you for breaking your NAMM cherry. One.
Thank you.
Yep, yep.
Thank you.
You broke your NAMM cherry, so you're officially a NAMM dude. So
Yeah.
you went there with your bandmates. So,
Yes.
what was the takeaway with going with your band? Because obviously going separately would have been different in one way.
Well, going with the band, uh, we when we discussed it, it was the visual representation of everyone being there is priceless. It's really important that when you meet someone, whether it be an agent or a product owner, that you have your entire group, your entire faction is represented.
Okay.
It's very critical. It's really important. Um, so there was that component. Our guitar player, Dave Sharp, he had a product demo, and our drummer, Opus, he's been there a few times.
Oh
So
wow. Okay.
it was like, all right, let's all go there. Okay. I'll bring my bass. He's bringing his guitar. There will be a drum set for him to play, and our singer's there. And if the opportunity presents itself, we at least get to perform. If not, there's 50 other things that we can do. We can network. We can whatever. But the objective was to go out there physically representing the band, and if the
Okay.
opportunity presented itself to play, we played, and that
Awesome.
happened, and we did that.
Nice. Oh, so
So
the
once
band played. So you guys played together as a unit?
Yeah, yeah. Well, instrumental.
Oh,
We weren't able to
okay.
get our singer up there, but
Okay.
yeah, we did perform. So that was great. That was
Awesome,
an
dude.
added bonus.
All right.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Let's go through some of your photographs here and see what you have.
Sure.
I'm gonna sit back and pull this up. Sure. Now, bear with me because I'm pretty retarded at this. So let's
That's
see
okay.
this one. All right. So now, who's in this picture?
So this is I did my best to capture the Ernie Ball booth. That is in
Okay.
black. That is John Petrucci from Dream Theater. The guy in
Nice.
red is his quote unquote bodyguard. And
That guy's his bodyguard. He
not a
must be a
bodyguard. They just
badass.
don't want random people just coming up to,
Walking in and
you know,
approaching him. All right, cool.
yeah.
He must be an MMA fighter. Okay, good. Good stuff.
It was a meet and greet and sign event for him. So
Okay.
I actually use, you can't see, I didn't take a picture, but to the right are all of their guitars. It's like a wall of guitars.
Oh wow.
And the Music Man bongo, an instrument that I first laughed at when it first came out. And then over the
Hmm.
years, I've been really impressed with it. So I got to try one, the 6 string.
Oh really?
Yeah, very impressive. The neck is bone straight. And the best
Okay.
way I could describe it is probably like, it's definitely a bass, the 6 string, but it felt like a baritone guitar. The neck wasn't too big. It wasn't like
Okay.
a big 6 string neck. So it was
Hmm.
it was a cool instrument. But yeah, that's the Ernie Ball booth.
Nice.
All their strings and all their
Nice.
guitars were up there. But yeah, I just wanted to get a quick snap at John Petrucci because I'm a fan of Dream Theater. So
Awesome. And here is none other than you.
yeah,
Who are you
this is
talking
the
to?
Tech 21 booth. This is Frank Bello from Anthrax. He was
Nice.
pitching. He's got a new pedal coming out. It's
Okay.
a it's a it's a DI,
Okay.
um, but it's designed for it's just got a lot of dirt and grit. It's designed to compete with the Dark Glass line of products for a fraction of the price, and it
Okay.
sounds really good. So he basically, I had my bass, and he's like, take that off, try this. So I
Nice.
think that's his signature bass, but it didn't. I know his signature bass is a Fender, and
Okay.
that didn't really have a Fender feel to it. Like if you see
Oh,
the
okay.
back of the headstock,
Okay.
like I mean that could be it. I didn't really study it, but
Sure.
I was just like, it looks like a Fender, but it doesn't quite feel like one. It might be a little
But
bit
isn't
lighter.
that a
So
lot
that's
of the I'd say a lot of the instruments have that feel where it's like a Lackland, Sadowski. Um,
yeah, yeah,
what makes it different for the most part, I think it's the electronics a lot of times.
yeah. So yeah, that's his signature line, and you can see the Tech 21 amp. But yeah, we were just
Nice.
shooting the shit, just talking about bass, and honestly, I I think what really got him is when I started referencing his tone on Among the Living.
Oh wow. Okay.
And when I said that, then I got his attention. And then we were just talking about, like, it was like he was like, okay, bass, you know what you're talking about. And I wasn't trying to
No,
kiss his ass and blow smoke up his ass. So I
but
think he appreciated that.
you also know his material. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
kind of the
yeah,
key part is that look, man, nothing more flattering than having someone at least say, like, dude, you actually understand my stuff. And that's
yeah,
super, super cool. Yep. So
yeah.
awesome, man.
Very
Let's
nice
go to
guy.
another photograph. So,
Sure.
and guess who this is?
This is Doug Pinnick from King's Desk and
That's right.
Esteban, our singer, Dead by Wednesday.
Awesome.
Um, I did not know that Doug was standing behind me when I was talking to Frank, but
Hmm.
he struck Esteban struck up a conversation with Doug, and
Okay.
yeah, they took a really cool picture together.
That's like singer for singer. I like that very much.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. Okay. And what's happening here?
So I believe this might have been just one of the many different guitar booths that were set up. There was this NAMM is it we are in the age of the boutique guitar and bass. So there
Okay.
were tons and tons of guitars that I had never heard of.
Hmm.
Maybe I'd seen once or twice, but this was the boutique guitar convention, in my opinion.
Wow.
It wasn't loaded with, I mean, there was ESPs, there was
Of
the
course.
usual names, but it
Sure.
was primarily just these, you know, boutique uh, luthiers showing their
Nice.
instruments. So I believe that's one of them that I was just trying to snap photos.
Awesome.
capture images.
Okay, let's discuss this one as well. The Ernie Ball
Yes.
vending machine.
Yes. When you walk into the convention center, it is right there, bright pink. And
Hmm.
I just visually, I just thought it looked so cool. So I just took a
It
picture.
does. Now, is it all bass strings? Or is it mixed guitar strings as well?
Um, I thought it was all bass. As I'm looking at it right now, like that blue one up at the top,
Yeah,
that could be bass, but when I saw it, I just recognized all bass strings, all different
awesome.
bass
That
types
looks
of
like the
strings that
one.
I
That
have
could be
purchased.
the one lonely set of guitar strings. Could be that. Could be at
Yeah,
the top. Could be,
yeah,
or a
yeah,
very short neck bass. Okay,
yes.
awesome. Let's see what's happening here. So, besides the hot chick and the Asian dude in the corner, is that the corridor into going into the convention center?
No, this was there. You had maybe 5 buildings that were occupied. So
Okay,
this is the pro audio section.
got it.
Um,
Okay,
it doesn't look like it, but it was massive, massive. And if you
really
think about all the components that would go into DJing or production, things like that, it was all in this building right there.
awesome. Okay, cool. Now we have the fader. So speaking of DJs, obviously you see the word fader, and I see
Yeah.
speakers and a couple of other computer. That looks like a laptop. So it looks like a DJ laptop software over
Yes,
here in the photograph
this
over
was
here.
actually, you walk up and you start mixing your songs. Basically, they had
Oh
a lot of
wow.
that. There was a lot
Hmm.
of, if you wanted to play drums, there was a whole room, not even a room, just an
Oh wow.
entire section of just drums that you can hop on and play. So this was one of the,
Nice.
you know, touch and try on your own
Awesome.
boots.
I'm I'm convinced that the DJ sections are designed for every musician to walk in. And there's a big subconscious sign that you don't see that says, "We're going to replace your job in the future."
I don't know about that, but but yeah, I mean, it's moving there, but
Yes. All right. Let's see what's happening here. So,
yeah, this is more DJ section.
awesome. All right. Let me pull up some videos and see if you have a video. You got a couple of videos happening. So,
Yeah.
I'm not sure where this is going to happen. What's going to happen because I've used this before. This is my first time really using this. So
Mhm.
let's just pop this on now.
Still in
All
the
right.
DJ.
I was obviously still in the DJ section.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
someone I didn't know who that was, but it was that dude had a pretty big crowd, so people came to see
Okay.
him. He was a DJ that was known that people came. That wasn't just some
Okay.
random person up there.
Awesome. Okay. Let's go back into see what you have here. This lovely, lovely lass. Okay,
So
that is
there
your
was a lot
wonderful
of
Mohini day.
Moini Day. Yeah,
Yes.
I before we went out there, I follow her on social media. Amazing bass player. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna, when I go out there, I'll make sure I say hello. Well,
Okay.
easier said than done. Not that she wasn't approachable. It's just that I too had my own agenda. And
Of
because
course.
I was with my band, we had a band agenda. So I may have wanted to hang
Sure.
out here for 20 minutes, but they're like, no, we got to go and talk to such and such over there on this side. So I had to go. And that
Okay.
was NAMM for me a lot. But yeah,
Okay. Awesome.
amazing talent.
All right. I think there's another one with her. Okay.
There are
Her
drums under
fingers
that
seem
too.
to be. Oh, there's drums. There's drums
Yeah,
under
yeah,
that.
she's playing
Really?
along to a track. Her fingers, it looks like she's just
Okay.
randomly, but everything she played was an articulate, well placed, well played note. She was,
Oh,
it was
awesome.
impressive to watch. Now, there was a lot of that,
Nice.
like a lot of just shredding and
Okay.
noodling. So you can hear it in the background. Like she's not the only one doing that stuff. So it
Oh, I'm
gets a
sure.
little lost in the shuffle, but it was cool to watch.
Yeah. Oh, I'm definitely sure that she's
Yeah,
not. Yeah. Look at the end of the day. Let's be realistic. Um, she's gonna be she, and she's
yeah,
really good at what she does. So
yeah,
let's not fake that. Okay.
yeah.
So I'm gonna pull up another photo and
Hmm.
let's see what's happening here. My computer's uploading it. Okay.
Oh,
And that's the
whew.
MTV section. So tell me about that.
Oh man. So I was hoping to meet Andrew Goucher. I did not.
Okay.
Either
Okay.
either he was there the day before or the day after. But
Okay.
they, Michael Tobias basically said, we're going to bring all our heavy hitters to NAMM, and it
Mm.
was like art. It was like art. Like I wasn't looking at guitars, I was looking at art in my eyes. So I wanted to
Yes.
snap some
There's a lot of
pictures,
it.
and as the guy just continues to build incredible basses, incredible instruments. There were so many
Wow.
that he brought in or that they brought, but yeah, amazing
Now
instruments.
MTD. Now are they the offspring of Federa or
I
they're
don't
their own
know.
company?
I thought no, they're definitely a company. They're their own company.
Okay.
Um, but I don't know if way, way, way back when they collaborated at some point.
Okay. Nice. 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 Nice.
Yeah,
All
beautiful
right. So let's
guitars.
talk about, is that the same brand or these are different?
No, this is Warrior. Have you heard
Okay.
of Warrior basses?
Nope. It's my
They're
first time.
they're
I
like
love
yeah,
the
they
one to the far left. Beautiful instrument.
they're high end instruments. You don't see them out too often, but um they had a booth, and again, they were beautiful. Blue is my favorite color, so I was drawn to the one in
Okay.
the middle. Um,
Okay.
it just
Nice.
looks so great. I had to take a picture.
Nice. Nice. All right. So what's happening over here?
This
These
is
are
the
obviously
ESP.
ESPs. Yes. Yes.
I love
That is a
ESP
section of
guitars.
metal.
Yeah,
Nice.
so I just had to take some pictures just for my own personal archive.
Okay. Sweet. And what's happening here?
So I took these
They
pictures
look like
because
old
I
school
have never,
cash registers.
they're accordions and they're like new
Oh, wow.
accordions. And you would never think, I've never ever thought of accordions looking beautiful or whatever, but they they look like, you're
Hmm.
right. They look like these amazing old school cash
Old
registers,
school
but they're actually
cash
accordions.
registers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, nice. So yeah, that is a beautiful picture. Now in the background, is that a drum? Is that an electronic drum set in the background? Over
Um,
here, somewhere
I
in the
think
middle.
those
I'm
are
not
just
sure.
drum thrones, just drum thrones.
Okay, actually, I think you're correct. Okay,
Yeah, I
let's
don't
see what's
think there's
happening
something
here.
like
And you
this is
chose
in
to
the
take
same
at least
area.
one. Is that
The
okay?
tuba.
It's like, all right. Let me get one tuba in there. I don't know
Yeah,
why I have
tuba's
to
got to
do
get
that.
some love
I'm
in
gonna get this
NAMM,
one in there.
man.
Yeah, gotta get a tuba some
Yeah.
love. Okay, so now this is the Prince house. I noticed that one. It's
Yes.
very, very crazy. Obviously, the
Yeah.
colors is it's the purple and gold. It's
Yep.
wow. So what was in there? Like what was in there that's not in the
This was the
photograph?
um. This is pretty much it. I mean, in all honesty, like if you take a trip to Minneapolis and walk through, there's a mall downtown
Hmm.
Minneapolis, and
Yes.
there is a Hard Rock Cafe there, or I'm going to assume it's still there. and it's got tons and tons of prints, way more than this stuff. So I was a little
Wow.
fan, but this
Okay.
stuff is pretty cool. And this, of course, this is
Awesome.
the I had a major section, huge booth.
Awesome. Okay, cool. I'm doing a recap just by simply clicking on everything. Let's go backwards. It's a recap.
They
Okay, so
also Yamaha actually like had a live band, and I was telling our singer, I was like, "Yo, that would be so cool if Yamaha just calls you up and says, yeah, we need you to play for Friday afternoon at NAMM for like
really?
2 hours, just like
Whoa.
whatever." So they had a live
And
band,
and
but it was like jazz fusiony type
okay.
stuff. But
Now,
still,
do they
they
pay
were all
if they
pro
if
musicians. They're all
nice? So Yamaha was asked Dead by Wednesday to play there, or even if they segmented the band and said, "All right, you guys play here," and
that would
what
be
would they?
amazing.
Is that something that they pay for?
That's the impression that I got. The impression I got that
Okay.
was everyone on that stage that was performing while I was there was getting paid to do that.
Okay. Cool,
I
man.
thought I sent you a video of that jam, but I mean, it sounded
Let's
like
see.
any like if you any smooth jazz channel
Ooh,
across the
you
United
know,
States. That's what they were playing.
you know where my head is at about the KG stuff.
Yeah,
Smooth. It's like
but this was
it's
real.
like
Like this was they were like they
so
were
they were
they
real
were
jazz guys.
virtuoso musicians. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, oh, good. Congrats. So yeah,
Thank you.
I can't do that music, man. I just can't do it. I mean, if someone else is playing it, that's fine.
Well, if
It's
if
it's
Yamaha is paying you and they say, "Look,
oh,
Anthony,"
I would do it as if I wrote it.
right?
I would do it. Yeah, you'd see me up there.
Right, you know,
Oh yeah, I would not. I would not give anyone a hard time about the fact that yeah, I would have no problems doing that. And
right?
that's called being a professional. You know, like look,
Yeah,
you think these record label executives, if they're standing there with Britney Spears because she went platinum, you think they're holding the platinum record, you think they actually listen to any of that? No, they don't.
right.
Like, okay, great, photo opportunity's done. We're out of here.
Yeah,
Nice meeting you. My first time meeting you. I don't meet the artists until they actually make money. You know,
right.
so oh yeah, I would do it. You know, I would have no problems doing that. All right, Mike, I'm gonna thank you
Yeah.
very much for taking the time out to do this little tour. I
Thank
think
you
it was
for
actually
having me,
very
man. It was
cool.
fun. And I will
Oh,
be
you're
there
welcome.
next year. I'll be back. So and
Actually,
next
where
year I'm gonna go the entire. I'm staying from. I'll probably get there Wednesday. Probably leave Sunday night or Monday. So
nice. We want to get there. We want to get a booth there if possible. I think that if we do that, that'd be pretty
that would
awesome.
be great.
Have a
That
booth
would be
there.
great.
All right, Michael Modeste, basis of Dead by Wednesday. Thank you for being on with us, and we'll see you next time.
All right. See you guys.